Hey guys, what's
Hey
going
everybody!
on? Izzy and MJ from Endless RVing. Thank you for joining us on our Thursday night live stream.
We got a good one tonight.
We got a good one. We got a bunch of people waiting here right now.
Yeah, thanks guys. And I saw Harry said he got there an hour early so he could say, I'm first.
Yeah,
and he
really.
won. You win, Harry.
You win.
The early bird.
What is it? Winner, chicken dinner?
Yeah.
Winner, tofu burger dinner.
I
How
was
you
going
like
to say
that?
veggie burger too. All right, so we got a lot of people coming in. Guys, you know how much I love
Travels with the Lane.
to sit.
What?
Oh, hi everybody.
Hello.
Yes, so I'm seeing everybody come in, and I love to say hello to every single person that comes in. But since we have a guest tonight, I'm not going to do that. We'll let the moderators welcome you all. So thank you so much for being here. We have a couple things we're going to discuss first, and then we're going to bring on our special guest. All right. So the first thing, like we always do, we like to talk a little bit about our videos that came out and what's coming.
That's what it looks like.
So last Saturday we released our Pleasure Way.
No, it's not there.
Video,
It's just a picture.
Yes, the Pleasure Way Plateau TS.
Yeah, so if you didn't see that, check it out.
If you did check it out, we got a walkthrough from Shane Coffey, who's a sales rep for Grisenti's RV. He knew a lot more than I did about the Pleasure Way. I really don't know much. We don't know much about the Class Bs, just because we're not really into them. But
It's on a Mercedes chassis. That
yeah, people they really loved them, so
Could have a
we'll
half
bring it to
line.
you if we think you're going to like it. So I think
Yeah.
we'll get some positive feedback on that.
only
We've
about
got,
2 more.
then on Tuesdays, our Tuesdays tip this week was our little styling video. We put the
Yes.
LED lights into our TV.
Yes.
We got a little good feedback on that. People said go for it under the in the kitchen area. So I think we're going to add some.
And now I've been looking at Boogie Lights. You remember Boogie Lights down from Tampa?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so now all of a sudden,
Hey,
their
are you
discount
gonna get it?
code
Are
is
you gonna
showing
be
up
on too?
my Facebook feed. They had like a 25% off the Boogie Lights, like
Hey.
under light kit.
Blake said he can hear their audio.
Oh, really? They're muted, I think. Hold on.
Let's just make sure.
Yeah, they're muted.
Okay. Blake, let us know if...
I just
if you
muted
hear
them.
that. Okay. Yeah, okay, so then we've released our Airstream Atlas video. Yes, was that yesterday?
That was like
Yesterday.
a bonus.
Well, bonus footage, yeah.
Yeah, we figured we'd throw that out there. I was holding on to that footage for a while, since back in like maybe September, October. And figure it's still same thing as 2020 Airstream, and it's a pretty sweet Class B. Like, I actually like that one. The bathroom's amazing for
Beautiful.
a van.
I mean,
It's
for
really nice.
250K, I wouldn't...
238.
Oh, excuse me. I wouldn't get it, but it was really nice. Really, really nice to see. And then this week, on Saturday, we have our... This is a really,
This one
really
you're gonna
cool
like.
one.
This
It's a
one you're
Ford
gonna
travel. The one I think we had told them about this, that we got a tour from Tile 4, who's the founder's grandson. So he took us on a private tour of the Realm.
Presidential series.
Yeah.
So check it
It's
out.
really cool.
This one has bunks, which we're not a fan of bunks, but it has 2 full baths, and then the rear bath has a jacuzzi tub and a television by the bathtub. It's pretty nice. 605
that was
horsepower
sweet.
and a Spartan K4. It's really nice.
Yep.
Really nice.
Gotta
Mucho
have all
dinero.
this.
But listen, we don't get to see those things all the time, and we've never seen a Ford travel
No.
on a campground.
Until now.
We've seen a couple of Prevos, like 2 or 3, but I've never seen a Ford travel on a campground.
Yeah.
And I've heard of them. They're really good quality. They're up there with the high-end coaches, so
Right.
check them out.
Again, hello to everybody that's coming in. Sorry I can't say individuals. We just don't have the time tonight, so I apologize for that. All right, we've got a couple pictures. We're going to show you. Some people sent us in pictures
Yes,
this
check
week.
it
Like,
out.
I always like to show that.
So let's take a guess. Write it in the comments.
Who is this?
Who is this? Hold on. Who is from the back? Let us see.
It's like impossible. You
Hey, well, listen. That's why they got to
Let's
guess.
show the front
We'll
one
keep it up there
first.
for a couple of seconds. Write in the comments. Who do you think that is? It's at least.
Oh, Zeta said my hair looks great. A nice woman would.
MJ got a haircut today.
I got my hair cut and colored today. I went a little darker. Thank you, Zeta. You're sweet.
So who do you think this is? If that's not enough, then let's go over here. Cut that out, and all right. How about this one?
Standing up in the back. Who is it? Who is it? You got to get this.
Write in the comments, everybody. Who is this? They are one of our subscribers, and they are in our stream almost weekly.
And he has made an appearance in our pictures before.
Yes, he's a regular. He's a regular. So write it in the comments. Who do you think this is? Did somebody say Texas Aviator? Nope.
No.
And you didn't get it. Sorry.
And usually gets things right. Let's see if you're right. In one live stream, he had on a...
Somebody put Russ and Carrie.
A pinkish shirt on. Like, we called it mango.
Yes, he was... here's another clue. He played congos in one of our streams in the video.
Nice.
He was playing Congo drums.
Yeah. Look at... Our guest got it. You're cheating. You're not supposed to participate. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
You're right. It's New Security. It's Blake.
New
Vision Security
New Vision
Services.
Security. All right. So thank you, Blake, for sharing that with us.
Thank you. And then we got a couple doggy pictures.
Hold on. Let me try to get this off here. There we go. All right. So we have some pictures that were sent in by Texas Aviator.
It was actually not Texas Aviator. He's now known as Possum Adventures.
Possum Adventures.
Possum, not Possum. Possum Adventures.
So here we go here. It's another one.
A new adoptee.
Are we doing flavor of the week or we're going over the other stuff?
No. Well, I'm going to go to something else.
All right.
Isn't
we'll
that
do flavor of
doggy
the week
cute?
after.
Very cute.
Thank
dog.
you for sending that,
Yes.
Nick from Possum Adventures.
Thank you.
And again, guys, if you have pictures, I know we just got some pictures like a couple hours ago. We'll share them on next week's stream. But if you get pictures, you want to send us pictures, endlessrving@gmail.com. Camping, travels, RV, pets, right? We'll keep it to those 4. Otherwise, it might get too crazy.
Okay. The next
or yourself. Sorry.
The next thing, we wanted to put out a huge shout out to people last week, to our Super Chat supporters. So we want to thank you so much. It was RV Underway. We had Nomadic Hippie, Matt's RV
These
Reviews.
are the channels.
These are their channels, yes.
Right. All their YouTube channels.
Yep. Matt's RV Reviews, Downsizing Makes Sense, Northwoods RV Life, Travels with Delaney, and Chris Nablin, who is not a
Super
channel.
fan.
He's not a content creator. He's
Yes.
just he's a non-content creator, and he's awesome. So guys, thank you to all of you guys. If you haven't visited any of those channels, feel free to check them out. They all put out some great videos.
If you, this is the thing we're going to do. If you leave us a super chat, it's going to go in the description of that week's chat. It'll get shouted out immediately, of course, and then it's also be in the description of the next week's live stream, along with the thank you. So if you want to give us a super chat, then you're more than welcome to, and we will acknowledge it.
But
No
thank
pressure.
you to those of you
Being
that
here
did.
is just fine.
We really, really appreciate it. So we did want to thank you guys.
Thank you.
Next thing, flavor of the week. Here we go.
Here's a new one,
Here's
guys.
Izzy's flavor.
Here we go.
I got a call on this midweek.
Yes. Anybody can think with that. And you could thank Andrew Steele for this. RVing with Andrew Steele. He's been doing a bunch of videos from Premier Motor Coach Group out in Gilbert, Arizona. So, of course, I had to go over to their website, and they have a bunch of used motorhomes that are really nice. So, anybody take a guess what this is, guys?
Let's see if anybody gets it.
And here's a inside. Look how nice that is.
Come on. Yeah. I mean, it's old, but...
Oh, that doesn't look old to me. That looks pretty nice.
I know, we talked about this when you showed
Yeah,
it to me.
true.
It looks old, but it's still beautiful.
It's not up to MJ's standard, sorry.
No, I didn't say that. I said it just looks old. You have no eyes.
So here we
let's
go.
see
One
if
more
anybody-
time. I'll put the outside. Anybody can take a guess
See
what
if
that coach is.
Anybody can get this.
It's not a Prevost.
Yes, not a Prevost. A camper.
We'll go 3, 2, 1.
Jason said, "Mom, let people know about Wedding Singer. I don't think anyone here knows." Yes, I told them, Jason. Jason got the lead in The Wedding Singer,
Yes.
which he'll be starring in a
What's the
couple
lead's
towns
name?
over.
What's the
Robbie
lead?
Hart.
Robbie Hart. He's going to be
Robbie
Robbie
Hart.
Hart. So we will be bringing you video on that. It's
Yeah.
not a Ford Travel, and the
No,
Bennetts
it's
are
not.
in here. Hello, Bennett.
Hi, Bennett's.
All right, I will tell you what it is. That is a 2008 Monaco Signature. It's currently for sale at Premium RV Group in Gilbert, Arizona. I think they're asking $199 for it. I think it's like 31,000 miles, so it's pretty nice. 605 horsepower,
Flavor of the week.
4 slides, all the works. Anyway.
All right, so that's it. And then one last thing before we bring on our guest. we had asked last week people to come up with names
yes.
for you, right? We were saying the ERV crew, but we want to get some more names. So these are some that people sent us. So we had Team Endless, the Endless Gang, the ERV crew was one that we had been using, and the Endless Entourage. So if you have any that you think should go into the voting box, the ballot box, put it in the chat. So let's see what you can come up with and create, and then we'll do a vote.
Yeah, because we're going to put it up for a vote like within the next couple of weeks. So we're going to take the 5 that are, I guess, that we like the best, and then we'll put it to a vote.
Right.
Cool.
So those are the names again.
Everybody's saying congratulations to Jay.
Aww.
To Jason. Robbie Hart, and he's been singing his little heart out at home practicing.
Yeah, there's no quiet showers in this house with Jason's in there.
No.
You'll hear him at any part.
If you're ever next to us at a campground, you will know when Jason is with us. Okay.
The fantastic fan will allow his singing to
his
travel
voice to
the
travel.
campground.
Okay, so you want to introduce our special guest this week? So prior to MJ introducing the guest, we have had several guests on here. Some just friends we have, some that could be informative, but also what we like to do is if we see a channel that we believe is really contributing to the RV community, working hard, and really
you
great.
Totally completely.
No, you're going to introduce him.
This is everything.
Go ahead. You want to do it? Go ahead. Sorry.
I didn't
know what your plan was. I didn't know the script.
That's everything I was going to say. So I came across Jerry first. And Theresa. So Happy Place Diaries. I don't exactly remember. It's been quite a few months, but I think it was when I joined a creators group and Jerry was in there, and I see this guy like posting like, I want to get better. I'm doing this. I'm analyzing that. And I was just blown away by the work ethic of this creator, and he's a smaller channel, but the work that he puts in. If you are not following this channel, you need to follow this channel because they do all different videos. He does a lot of DIYs. They do vacation. They just did a vacation video. They were away this past weekend. And I've never seen anybody work as hard as Jerry and Theresa. But Jerry, I know, is home more. I know he's retired.
But his videos are always informative.
Extremely informative.
You'll learn from them.
And the growth of his channel, just the quality and everything is just... He's come so far, and I just am really happy that we came across them. So we want to... So
you're going to introduce everybody here?
Welcome. So we have Jerry.
Hold on, I'm going to bring them up right now.
Okay. Happy Place Diaries,
Can you
Jerry,
hear us, Jerry?
Theresa, and there's little Levi.
Can you hear us?
Yep, we got you.
Turn the volume on my side.
Hang on.
All right, I can
There
hear you
we
guys.
go.
Good.
Got us?
Yeah, I just had the volume down on my side. Guys in the stream, let us know if you can hear everybody and how the volume is. So I don't know if you hear the intro, but MJ just talked you guys up lovely. So
He's doing the happy dance. There it is. I see that was a little one, Jerry.
Wow.
We need the full happy dance maybe in a
No.
little bit. It's warming up.
The happy dance.
So welcome, guys. We're so happy to have you here. And like I said, we're just so impressed by your hard work and your consistency and your persistence at your channel. And you're just like such kind people, and you're a veteran, and you're just, the total package. So anybody that is in this chat right now that does not follow Happy Place Diaries,
go over
please
there,
get to the
follow
channel
them,
and subscribe and ring their bell, because they're putting out consistent videos.
Yes.
And they always have something to offer.
You can ring our bell.
That's right. Yeah. And ring their bell, and he cooks too.
Yes.
Right, Theresa? You really?
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't.
I know.
Oh.
No, he does. I don't like to cook. I used to cook.
I got a cooker too, which is good.
Yeah.
We both cook, but so that's great. So we're just gonna, for those of you, I know a lot of people in here know you guys, but there are some that may have not followed you. So we're gonna just ask you questions, and these are some that we may not know the answers to either. So we want to get to know a little bit more about you.
And guys,
I hope we know the answers.
And guys, in the stream, if anybody has questions for us, put them in the chat here.
Yeah, because we'll get to those in a little bit. So, okay. So first thing is, it's like, you know, an interview. Tell us about yourselves and your channel and why you started it.
Well,
So a little bit about you.
I retired in November of 18, and everybody said that I was going to be absolutely bored stiff, which those that know me know that I can't be bored. But we've been RVing since 2016, and you know we took video and stuff, and it was just a way of documenting our little adventures and whatnot. But then entering a new chapter in our lives, I wanted to really get serious now that I had more time on my hands about documenting this whole RV thing, because we had never RV'd until 2016,
We always tend to.
and then absolutely fell in love with it. And it really became a focal point for really a new journey in us growing older, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and then, you know, Levi was about to come along. Uh-oh, he just tried to crawl through the dog door again. She's going to take care of him real quick. It came down and popped him.
Oh.
But anyway, we were trying to look for a way that we can, you know, share this with Levi when he gets a little older. And it really was just a personal thing. And then I started watching RV channels on YouTube, and I thought, okay, some of these, I mean, I know I could do way better.
It's kind of how we started.
Because I'm just kind of a competitive person. And so then we just started a YouTube channel. And luckily for me, Theresa was like, you do the work and I'll be the talent. And so, that's kind of how it evolved, really. And I'm sorry, she had to.
No worries. I actually have a follow-up question. So you say you started RVing in 2016. What was the catalyst to start RVing?
70-mile-an-hour winds. We were camped out at a place that we love to go camp. It's out on the Oregon coast. And we went out there with my parents and a bunch of friends. And Friday night, we all got out there, set up, and we were in a tent. A great big cabin, stand-up tent. And all of a sudden, 70-mile-an-hour winds come howling through, and it's snapping trees. And we were on an air mattress, and our little dog was like this big, and she was howling. And Theresa looked at me and said, I'm not having fun. So we literally got a cup of coffee from my parents, didn't even pack, we just threw everything in the truck, and we drove home, and we went to the RV show. So, well, a couple months later, but the conversation, yeah. Here, you get this one. You get that one.
Did you buy right away?
What's that?
Did you buy right away, or did you take your time and shop a lot?
No, that was like in September.
No, the RV show was in
February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But we had kind of, started wargaming how we were going to do it and what we wanted. And the RV show really sealed the deal for us because we knew exactly what we wanted, and kept coming back to the same trailer. And then our salesman that we met at the RV show gave us his card with the price on the back of his card. And he said, I don't care when you buy, you get this price.
Okay.
And he lived up to it. So,
nice.
Yeah, so 2016, we took ownership of the RV in February of 2016.
And that's the same RV you have now?
Yeah.
So that's our next question.
So before question number 2, I'm looking in the stream. We have 56 viewers. And thank you, everybody that's in here. We have 28 likes, so take a millisecond and just hit the thumbs up for us, and we really, really appreciate that. Thank you.
Anne keeps saying that she can't hear Theresa. So, Theresa, if you're going to talk, just kind of, where's the mic?
Yell.
Yeah, I'll move this over.
Yeah.
I can hear her.
No, I can, but it's much less
Is that
than
better?
Jerry.
I just moved the mic in front of her.
Say hi.
I've got a little bit of command presence. So my voice tends to carry.
Take care. Okay. All right.
So number 2.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you told us why you chose your RV, but what RV did you ultimately wind up choosing?
Well, not why they chose that one. You know, why did you choose, right? They didn't really say why they chose that specific model,
Well,
right?
okay. Why did you choose your RV? The current, and what RV do you currently have?
We have a 2016 Keystone Passport
Okay, very popular.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, it's a popular.
2890 RLW. And it, so what got us into this RV was at the RV show. Um, he, we started at the beginning and we took pictures of all the RVs that we kind of liked.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went back around and did round two and deleted the pictures now that we'd seen them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we just kept coming back to the one that we're in.
Okay.
And we just fell in love with it. It's a rear living area. It's got a great big back window. For those of you that have seen our videos,
Yeah.
you know that's kind of a focal point of our videos, and it really is. We just absolutely love it. And we've modified it, you know, a little bit. We've done a bunch of mods to it, just to kind of make it our own. Nothing structural, but yeah, you know, we haven't put another slide out in or anything. But
that's in a couple months, right?
And how has that worked out for you? Has it been like pretty reliable? No big issues or anything?
Oh no. The only issue that we've had in the entire time that we've had it was we took a 5,000-mile trip this last summer, kind of out to the Mississippi and up north and back. And somewhere between Wisconsin and home, we bent our axles.
Okay.
It was when we were in Missouri too.
Yeah, I guess it was somewhere in Kansas, Missouri, and then we just kind of rode it out. But we really haven't had
It's awesome.
any major issues.
Well,
with
that
it
was
at all.
in your screw up video, right? Your mistakes, your RV mistakes video.
Yeah, we'll call it the screw up video.
You know what I want to
you
say,
know,
but
and I'm the kind of guy that has like no sympathy for people that have self-inflicted wounds, and every single one of those are self-inflicted. I mean,
Yeah.
it's how we learn, right?
everything could have been avoided.
Cool.
But I'm also a believer in learning from mistakes. So.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the easiest way to learn, right? When it costs you money.
Yeah.
That'll make you learn real quick.
I prefer to learn from other people's mistakes
That is
because
effective.
they don't cost you as much.
Right.
You know, $2,000 worth the axles and $900 worth of what was that? The water heater and
Oh my god.
you know, so
Well,
again,
live and learn.
it's
Live and
all
learn.
part of RVing.
That's it. Yeah.
That's right. It never ends. And
You're always
we'll
learning.
make more dumb mistakes, right?
So you want to ask
I'm
them?
looking forward to the next one.
Yeah. Our season's coming up soon, so I'm
Yeah.
sure there'll be a couple more.
So, what are your favorite places that you have visited and least favorite? So, I like this question because we could always all learn where to possibly go and where to stay away from.
You want to take it? Because I've got some in mind.
Well, we have a lot. The one that I can think out of state would be up in Leavenworth, Washington.
Okay.
It's a German town. There's a Icicle Inn RV place that we stay at, and it's great. It's nothing major, but it's a great place to park, and then you can go downtown and see all the German shops and eat the food
Nice.
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's cool.
if you've never seen it, just Google Leavenworth, Washington. It
I'm
sits
gonna
in
write
a
that
valley.
down.
It sits in a valley along the Icicle River, and if you closed your eyes, if somebody blindfolded you and dropped you into the middle of that town, you'd think you were in Bavaria.
Really?
Oh,
And
wow.
it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I mean, it's a 5-hour drive from here, so we go out for a week at a time.
Yeah.
We go out there. But I really like that place too. You know, there's a bunch on our bucket list that we want to go see. You know, Deadwood, South Dakota, for me was super fun.
Mm-hmm.
Lots to see in South Dakota and Wyoming, Montana,
Oh, it's so cool.
the West. You know, there's a lot of places that we wish we could have detoured while we were kind of moving up the Mississippi last summer. That I really we spent about 3 days at the Lake of the Ozarks, and that was a ton of fun too. And a really cool RV place there. Again, nothing special, but the rates were good. The site was level, and it was huge.
That's good.
You know, I mean, we need 52 feet bumper to bumper, and we had no. I mean, I think that site was 90 feet long.
Wow.
God, that is
That's nice.
that is really nice.
And what is a place you've been to that you would never go back to?
Is there one?
Oh,
There doesn't have to be one.
never go back to. There's a little state park about 20 minutes from
Oh, yeah.
our house,
Ainsworth.
Ainsworth State Park, and across the street from that is Memelu State Park. And they built the state parks right next to a train.
Oh, wow.
And so you're either next to the train or you're right off a highway.
There's no happy medium.
We'll never go back there. Out of state, yeah, in the state of Oregon, Lapine State Park, and it's down by Bend, Oregon.
I got that, everybody? Take
Take
notes.
note, everyone. Where not to go.
Hey, if you're ever in Central Oregon, you absolutely have to camp at Lapine State Park. Hands down, the best state park I've ever been to anywhere.
Wow. Okay.
Just absolutely gorgeous place, and tons to do there.
Nice.
We've got a couple of videos from Lapine in our catalog there. So, but I mean, we can't wait to go back, and we've already made reservations for Lapine.
Oh,
That's
wow.
good to. It's good to hear from other people from outside our area here on the West Coast, because we haven't really traveled out to the West Coast in the RV. So when we do make our way, we're learning more and more places, to stay.
I mean, we can't really, unfortunately, we can't get out there for at least 5.5 more years until retirement. We just don't have the time. So this will be great,
But when you do, you need to give us a call.
Absolutely.
100%.
We'll camp with you because
yeah. Yeah,
we kind of know where the good steaks are.
Right.
We got a whole list of people that we're
you
going
guys
to
don't.
hit.
Yeah, a lot of places that we can't wait to go. New Mexico is another one. Oh, I can't wait to go there. And Nevada, I mean, I've been there. Well, I've been to Nevada, but not RVing.
Not RVing.
Can't
Yeah,
wait.
I can't wait. We were down in New Mexico last summer, and we're going back this summer, but we're not taking the RV.
We were.
Oh.
Well, I was there. But we're both going to northern New Mexico. And I tell you, if you've never been to northern New Mexico, it's gorgeous. So Teresa's going to go this summer.
Oh,
We're going to go
good.
down and go through Moab and Canyonlands and all that. But northern New Mexico, I could live there.
That's where Road to Rome was lately, right? They were in New Mexico? On BLM
Yeah, I
land?
believe so.
Yeah.
That's great. Can't wait. All right, so next. Okay, this is a good one. See, this is what we have fun with every week with Izzy. If money were no option, you could get any RV that you wanted, what would you get? You can each answer this if you want.
Oh, I think we've already decided.
Yeah, I think, we're not really coach or Class A. That's kind of not our thing. But we both have been looking, probably me more than Teresa, but if money were no object and I could get a new tow vehicle, we would probably go with a Grand Designs Reflection fifth wheel, probably around 40-foot
Nice.
range. We went through a bunch of them at the RV show, and I don't know. You walk into something and you just go, "Yeah, I could do this. This is our deal."
Yeah.
And they've got one with the and the one that we like has, because most fifth wheels have the bedroom up in the front.
Yeah.
This one actually has the living room in the front.
Yeah, that's her favorite.
I
That's
love
her favorite
front
floor
living.
plan.
Yeah, it's so
front living.
nice.
And
It's got in front of the window, it's got the cabinet thing, and the TV comes up.
Yeah.
And then it comes down into the cabinet.
Yeah.
That's nice.
yeah,
And
but I think that would be both of ours
Yeah.
choice, because I really kind of fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that front
I'm
living
just waiting
room's
for
really
money.
nice.
I'm just waiting for money to be no object.
Yeah, right. You never know. Okay.
Do you have any questions in here? I don't think
Not
anybody's-
yet, but I want to get through these and then
I
we'll
see Adam
ask.
Hampton's in here. Hello, Adam.
There's so many people that I want to say hi. Again, if anybody new came in, hello. And I usually say hi to everybody, but I can't tonight. All right. So this I'm really interested for, because I know, Jerry, you're probably always thinking of this. What are your future plans for your channel? I guess long term.
Or short term.
That's him all day.
Well,
you're-
I guess everybody wants subscribers and all that. Really, I want to keep stepping up the game.
Mm-hmm.
I want the quality of our videos to get better. I want to master a 15-minute window.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to get better at storytelling with our videos. If I could get to a million subscribers, that'd be great.
That would be very good.
Yeah.
But
You get that fifth wheel.
We have got to a point now where we're more happy with building the community and making friends than having a billion subscribers. Would I love to get to 1,000 by the end of the year? Absolutely, because if you don't have goals in life, then you have nothing to shoot for.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think subscribers is kind of a benchmark,
Mm-hmm.
and it's something to strive for, and it's something to, and in my mind, I guess, I look at subscribers as the payoff for good quality,
Right.
good community,
Right.
and all of those, all the metrics that comes with that. So subscribers is kind of my benchmark, and I use that kind of as my report card. That if you lose subscribers, there's a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You either suck, or or you're not interesting, or
YouTube is
whatever.
mad at you.
Well, it could be.
Could be anything.
And-
Right.
And I'm a realist, and so I understand that there's things that drive numbers, and numbers never lie. And I'm a baseball fan, so I'm a number guy, and so that's kind of our ultimate goal is to move that number up, but we will not trade that for quality and community and
Yeah.
consistency.
I certainly think that's a good plan. At least for us, we can only speak for us. We find if you're giving your subscribers something like information or something that they gotta want to come to your channel because they're getting something out of it, right? Like that's how humans are, right? We're
Sure.
animals. Like they want something out of it. And if you're giving them something and it's consistent, they're gonna subscribe.
It's like we feel like we're providing a service.
Right.
I mean, that's
exactly.
pretty much what it is, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're Americans, and the thing that separates Americans is we question why
Yeah.
all the time. We don't do anything just at face value. And so I guess, going back to the storytelling, I want to make sure that we're giving an answer to why should you watch our channel.
Exactly.
Right.
So
But
are we doing that right now? We've got work to do,
Who doesn't? Yeah. Right.
Yeah, so,
But
it is-
if you watch your, when you first started, because I watched a lot of your beginning videos, and then you watch now, I mean, you weren't doing a happy dance at the beginning when you first started, right? Your personalities come out, and that just happened. Same thing with our first video. I was always very comfortable on camera, but Izzy, if you watch our first video we ever made, he's
I
right. Hi, this is Izzy, and this is Endless RVing.
Well, MJ didn't make her debut for a while on video.
What are you
It's
talking
been
about?
a little bit. Like most of the first videos were me.
Well,
Like you didn't come. You were on the camera.
the intro video, yeah, we were together. No, because the Savannah one we did together.
No, but you weren't talking. You were just
Yeah, it
kind
was. No,
of. I kind of had the camera like this.
Well, it's
No.
funny because like our first 50 videos, Teresa couldn't remember our name. It's like,
Because it wasn't one that I made up. He thought of it. So
Well, actually, that is one of our questions. So that's later, but let's jump into that. How did you come up with the name?
I have no idea. I was sitting there when we created the channel, and again, kind of part of the tagline that a happy life starts with a happy place, and this is our journey of happiness, not a journey to happiness, because we're happy people. Our journey of happiness, and I just kept working the word journey, and then it became journal. Well, you know, Happy Place Journal didn't sing for me, but Happy Place Diaries did for some reason, and maybe it's because Teresa watches too much Hallmark TV. So it just kind of, that night it worked for me, and then once I kind of created it, I couldn't go back, and so I just thought, well, you know what, we're going with it, we're going to run with it, and this is our diary of a journey of happiness.
Yeah, good.
It fits perfectly.
It fits perfect. It's a great name. It's catchy
it
too.
is.
Like you definitely remember that.
Yeah, there's no, RV in it, but it, you know what I mean? You see a lot of RV names. What? What'd you say?
it took me a while to figure that
To remember it.
Yeah.
No, that's great though. I think it's a good one. Okay. You want to ask that one?
Any future travel plans?
And before you answer that, guys, that's our last question. So any people that are in the chat, start putting some questions in for Jerry and Theresa so that we can ask them after this one.
Yes.
Okay. Future travel plans.
Future travel plans. Well, this year we're booked. You know, we've already planned all the way out through, I think, October, and most of it is in state. We are taking a road trip, like I said earlier, but we're not bringing the trailer with us to New Mexico. We're kind of staying Pacific Northwest.
Okay.
This year because of our future travel plans out to Florida, like I said, in 2022. But I think in 2021, we're not going to do a whole lot. I do a lot with Boy Scouts. And so I'm taking 540 kids back to West Virginia next year for the big jamboree. So that's going to absorb a lot of travel for that. But so far as RV, we're kind of staying up here in the Northwest. We'll probably hit Idaho this summer. There's a big amusement park out there in Coeur d'Alene that we like to go to, and they have a really cool RV resort that's attached.
Nice.
And so when you stay at the RV resort, you get tickets to the amusement park, and it's a water park and roller coaster.
Is that the one is that the one KYD did a video on? Because they were at an RV campground that was right by an amusement park. Like you could see it from the campground. They did a video on that.
Silverwood.
Silverwood.
They kind of have a Western theme.
I'm pretty sure that they stayed there.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, the last time we stayed there, we were in a tent, and a monsoon ripped through there and flooded out the entire campsite, and all of the RVers were standing in their doorways looking at all the tenters floating away.
Floating away.
So now that we're in the RV, so I think that's that. But this year's we're kind of staying in the Pacific Northwest this summer, and maybe early next summer. But that's it. And then the big trip, we're going to go south all the way out to Disney World in 2022, hit the Keys, and then come up and
come up to New Jersey.
Nah, don't come to New Jersey. You won't like it.
Maybe.
Come to New Jersey and do a weekend with us.
Hey, we're planning on taking a month and doing it. So.
Oh wow!
Sure.
Oh, that's
pretty awesome.
So we got a couple
questions from the peanut gallery. Let's see.
So we have so Anne, one of our moderators, said, "Is there anything you would have done differently?" I don't know if she means RVing or your channel or.
I would have been a jazz musician.
Really?
No.
You don't have Oh, simply like Izzy always wanted to be an R&B singer. That was his dream.
You know, MJ was a music teacher, right, for 20 years, public school music teacher.
I'm a marginal player of the guitar, and no, anything different so far as our RV. I don't think so. You know,
Yeah.
and because we went, you know, our trailer's 33 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and so we went from tent to 33 feet.
It's a big step up.
You know, all of our friends went tent, pop up to, you know, 20 feet to 25, you know, and we went straight to big. And I don't regret doing that, because the last RV show we went to, that wasn't in my yard. You know, Teresa won't even look at anything that's less than 27 feet. She just walks right by them. So, you know,
I know someone like
I
that.
think that fits our style. Yeah.
Well,
But I'm with her.
no, yeah.
I mean, you know, we're out at the coast this weekend, and the weather wasn't the greatest. You know, and we've got plenty of room that we're not on top of each other.
Yeah.
You know, and then we
Right.
can have friends come over
Yeah.
and have dinner and play, you know, play card games or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
That
you
is
know,
nice.
if you're going to do that, and hey, God bless the folks that like these little trailers, and I'm with you. Hey, it's all about the adventure, but it's really hard to cram 6 people in, you know.
Yes, and dogs.
And
I mean, we
dogs,
have big dogs, you know. I mean, yours are smaller,
Right.
I think, right?
Ours are small. We've got a Pekingese Pomeranian and a Jack Russell Chihuahua mix.
Oh,
Okay. They're
And,
little guys.
But my sister and my brother-in-law, and they camp with us almost all the time, they have 2 huskies. And so those
That's-
huskies, you know, when we get together, there'll be 6 of us in the trailer and everybody's dogs, and still we've got plenty of room
Yeah.
that nobody's feeling,
and
Yeah,
lots,
it's
you know,
good.
uncomfortable. So
lots of hair.
yeah, we
What kind-
would not have done that different.
What kind of vacuum cleaner do you use to get that hair up from the huskies?
It's Izzy's favorite product.
Yeah, what do we got there? We got this whatever Navigator or something. I'm looking right at it. Oh, the Shark.
Oh, the shark.
the
Yeah,
shark?
shark's popular
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, and I shampoo the carpet out there twice a year.
yeah, I'm gonna be doing that soon. I think I'm gonna do a video on it actually.
Yeah.
Us cleaning the carpets.
So, Living Light RV had asked where home base is for you. So they're in Oregon.
Oregon,
You're-
yes.
Yeah. It was,
Yeah, we live in a little town called Troutdale, which is the gateway to the gorge. So for those of you playing the home game on geography, if you Google Multnomah Falls, which is one of Oregon's most famous landmarks, that is exactly 20 minutes from my front door.
Okay.
So it's out in the gorge, and we're 17 miles east of Portland.
okay.
And so I never tell anybody that I live in Portland, because I don't.
You're right.
I hear there's a lot of great stuff going on in Portland. There's a lot of camping on the streets, I hear, in Portland.
Lots. And the mayor just passed a city ordinance through the city council that it is a right to sleep wherever you
Well,
want.
It's like
that's wonderful.
California.
So you're
right?
not. So if you're a homeowner, you're not even allowed to kick them off your property.
Yeah, and they can crap on your front step. That's good too.
Oh yeah, we're taking the San Francisco route. Not we, Portland.
Right,
Don't
right.
have that
You don't.
ordinance.
I have one question. How far are you from, like, I guess, to British Columbia, like going over the border? How far are you?
4 hours.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, we're 3 hours out of Seattle and then another hour to Canada.
Oh, that's
Cool.
nice.
So you could get up to Alaska. It wouldn't be as long as a trip, I would imagine.
No, it'd be whatever it takes to get to Alaska.
Right.
And that's actually on our list. I was stationed in Alaska when I was in the Army, and I loved it up there. Hey, bud. Are you singing? But yeah, I loved it in Alaska. I would love to do that. But I understand that the Alcan is so much better than it used to be. So
Okay, cool. That's good to know. Any other questions?
So somebody had said that KYD did Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio.
Cedar Point.
That was
Okay.
it, not the
I
one
guess
we
they
were
have
thinking
another
of.
RV park next to it.
Okay.
Cedar Point's in Ohio.
Yeah, that was the one. But I remember the video. They were very close. The campground was very close to the actual amusement park.
We're actually taking all of our scouts to Cedar Point next year.
Oh.
Nice.
At the end of the thing, yeah.
Very nice.
RV Kids TV said they'll be coming to the Thousand Trails Park in New Jersey for the week of July 4th. That's awesome. We're actually going to be
We will be in London.
For July 4th. Can you believe it? This is the first Independence Day we will not be in the U.S.
We will be in the UK as Jason's graduation gift.
Yeah, what a gift.
We're going to be in Colorado Springs for the 4th of July.
Oh.
Nice.
On our way to New Mexico. So.
Very
I think he wants your hat.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, aw. Look how cute.
But this is his hat. Let me put his hat on. That's your hat. Go ahead and put your hat, buddy.
Jason said, favorite place you've traveled. Honey, he answered that before. He told a couple places. You weren't listening.
Pay attention, Jason. Get off of TikTok.
Stop playing Fortnite.
Favorite place that I've ever traveled?
I guess, yeah, you could answer that. Not RV necessarily.
Ever traveled.
Yeah.
Austria.
Oh, we want to go there.
Yeah.
That's one of our places we want to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People love that.
And Kuwait.
Kuwait also, huh?
I'm totally joking.
I was hoping you were joking.
I spent enough time there. I never want to go back.
Yeah.
Although I scuba dived in Kuwait, and there's something very cool about diving in like 70-degree water.
Yeah, what's that?
It's warm. And the fish are amazing.
Is it true they have those snakes that come up on the beaches there?
Yeah, they have the black sea snakes.
Okay,
so,
that's lovely.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
The dive master was telling us, hey, if you see one, you need to get away because they are deadly, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's all I needed to know.
Out of here. Somebody just said, where is it? So Eat, Sleep, RV, Repeat. Lou wants to know, where do you get inspiration on your recipes?
Oh, good question. Good question.
Very good question.
So I've been Dutch oven cooking probably for about 20 years. And she's going to laugh at this, but I used to compete. Because the scouts always do, like, we used to do these adults only competitions. But my inspiration is anything that you could cook in a Dutch oven on a cast iron. And so I just find recipes, and then I just try to figure out how to do it in the Dutch oven. But there's a lot of, okay, this is going to sound, well, I guess not. It's 2021 or 2020. Pinterest.
Okay. Pinterest, yeah.
Pinterest, and I see recipes on Pinterest.
Thank God for the internet.
Yes. Yeah.
and there's a guy on YouTube, and his name is Cowboy Kent Rollins, and he's got the greatest YouTube channel on cooking, all cast iron, cowboy cooking. And I watch his videos like every day, and then I try some of the stuff.
How many subscribers does he have?
Oh, he's got, I think almost 300,000.
Nice. The cowboy.
Yeah,
he's trying to get to 1 million.
He'll get to it.
Cooking channels are very popular.
Yeah, they are.
Very popular.
There's that one Mexican grandmother that I keep watching, and this woman has like millions of subscribers. She's just like a genuine Mexican grandmother in Mexico. There's no editing. It's her in like this hut kitchen with like the clay, and she just cooks authentic Mexican food. And like her channel's insane. The amount of views and subscribers she gets.
So, and the whole YouTube thing in that regard absolutely just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Where I'll stumble on a channel and it's a guy picking his toenails and he's got 1 million subscribers. I'm like,
that's what Jason watches. People chewing food. This guy chews food. He's
Yeah,
got 3 million
what is that
subscribers.
called? ASMR or
Oh, some
something where
crazy.
they put a microphone right in their mouth and then they'll take like chicken nuggets and they'll right
Yeah,
into the
they
mic.
get hundreds of
And these
thousands of
kids will
views.
sit there for hours and listen.
crazy.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Hey, they good for them. All power
Yeah,
to
right.
them.
They know more than we do. So
Yeah, then you're like, how can I not break 100?
RV Kids TV said Lake and Shore is the campground. Isn't it that one in Cape May? Lake and
it
Shore?
might ask him if it's in Cape May.
Yeah, RV Kids TV is at in the, Cape May there. I saw another question.
What do we?
Oh, somebody said why Kuwait, but then you said that you were joking.
Kuwait in the winter.
It was a pit stop on the way north.
RV Kids TV said, how long have we been YouTubing? We started on June 29th. That was the first
June
video.
29th, 2019.
Izzy and Headlights.
Actually the first video.
Oh, actually, we filmed before that.
The first video we
launched.
put out was the pressure washer
Right.
from home. That was the first video we put out.
Right. That was funny.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because I don't know if you and Theresa were both, like gung-ho. I mean, you said you had to convince her on the name or whatever, but I did not want to do this in the beginning. He's like, come on, let's film this. I'm like, oh, really? I have so much to do. And, and then you do it.
And then it went from
now
there.
we love it. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. Any other? Persian Gulf was great for diving. Somebody, Nomadic Hippie, said, you're not a good Boy Scout if you don't Dutch oven cook.
That's true.
Although a couple people said they love Cowboy Kent Rollins, so I guess we'll have to check
good.
that out.
Cowboy Kent.
Learn some cooking stuff.
Yeah,
So-
that's where I got the happy dance from.
Oh, really?
And if
Yes.
it's really good, he turns around.
RV Kids TV said Ocean View, New Jersey.
Ocean View. Okay.
I don't even know where that is. Is that down the shore?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's all the way down. So Jerry, can we get a happy dance, or what do you say?
There we go.
If
Guys,
you haven't seen
you better
Jerry's
go bang the
latest
subscribe
video,
button now because he's going to do a happy dance.
Well, this is the one after you take that good bite. It's
I love
that was good for at least one subscriber.
it.
Any other questions in there?
Yeah, I'm scrolling through. Again, guys, if you haven't checked out Happy Place Diaries, please go do so and give him your love there.
Oh, look, we have 5353. Well, I'll just drop it. Anybody else?
No, I think that seems to be it.
Yeah, so we usually, when we're done, do you have any questions for us?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, anything? We're
This
an
is
open book,
unrehearsed.
Jerry.
Unrehearsed.
We put you on the spot. You can put us on the spot.
No, I didn't even prepare. No,
Yeah.
you know what? I appreciate you guys, not only for having us on, but, we draw inspiration from each other in the community here. And you guys have always been, like, so friendly and giving of advice or at least answering questions, and, they always say, well, there's no such thing as a stupid question. There's lots of stupid questions. But sometimes I think, oh man, I'm the guy asking all the stupid questions. But between the two of you, you guys have been a huge help for our channel. And, and there's other channels out there that have done the same thing. I appreciate it. And I guess I don't really have any questions because, you've basically shared everything that I was curious about as we were going through this.
Thank you.
I do want to know when you're coming out west. So.
Oh, this might be a while.
5.5 years. That Izzy retires the end of August of 2025.
August 31st to be exact.
Yes, but who's counting?
It'll be my 48th birthday.
Yes, so
August 31st.
Jason.
48.
Yes.
You young
The day I
fucker.
could retire. Well, I'm 42 now, so I got 5
I'm
years
54 next Tuesday.
left. You retired a young
happy
man.
Birthday.
That's
Yeah,
good.
so the Jason will be in his first
Second.
he will have finished his first
be in
year
his
of
second
college.
year of college.
So then wherever he is, again, we're going to build our plans around that. But yes, we cannot
we'll
wait
have
to
time.
get out there.
We'll have time to travel wherever we want at
Yeah,
that point. The
yes.
problem is now, if we're going to drive out west, that's a month, and then I have no other vacation. So
Right. So in order for us to take, we're going to over in April, we're driving down to Nashville. That's going to be like a 10-day trip, you know. So yeah, there's just not enough time to get out there yet, but we sure will.
It's so much to see.
Yeah,
So little
Well,
time.
and that's the nice thing about the East Coast. We lived in Virginia when I was a kid, and I was stationed in Georgia and a lot of the South. It doesn't take anything to drive the Eastern.
Yeah, you could do it in a day, really.
Oh, yeah.
If you,
Yeah, it's
you
like
push it.
out here, it's like, oh my goodness.
It's days and days and
12 hours
days.
to Montana, and you're just driving for it, in the. If anybody ever thinks that the United States is overcrowded, come west.
Well, we went out we did go out a little bit west, not really west, to Indiana over the fall to the Newmar Service Center. And yeah, once you hit Ohio and you get to Indiana, you're like, wow, this really. The beautiful thing, there's no traffic in Indiana. There's no traffic.
I remember
at least where we were.
Indiana, and sorry, Patrick from Travels with Delaney. Indiana was like the most boring state we've ever driven through. I'm sure, of course, there's beautiful parts. But I remember thinking that it was just, there wasn't much going on.
There wasn't much. A lot of RVs.
We weren't near the Delaney Tall Pines Lodge, so it wasn't that exciting.
We went to Indiana last summer. We went up and we stayed at an RV, a KOA, just south of Chicago. And I'm a huge Notre Dame fan, so we went to South Bend, and we're driving, and on TV when you see Notre Dame, it's like they show the campus, in the football stadium. And we're driving, and we're like, "The hell is this? There's nothing out here. It's like corn."
Yeah, it's nothing.
And then all of a sudden, poof, And it's the same thing. I mean, you drive a half hour out of Chicago, and you're in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
So, but I had to go and do my pilgrimage to Wrigley Field. So.
Ann said, MJ and Izzy are very supportive of everyone. Listen, we're newbies still, right? I mean, we have so much to learn, and we're learning from other people, and it's all a process, but that's how you're going to grow. You grow, you help each other, you learn from each other, right? I mean, this is what we do.
That's how we're going to have so many places to stay when we go full time.
I love meeting people.
No kidding.
We'll have people all around the country. Oh, you want to stay? You want to stay? Oh, sure.
But it'll be so cool to meet people. I feel like I know you, right? We've talked and we've emailed and Skyped and all that. But it's like we haven't met. And when you meet these people, just like we did in Tampa, I felt like we knew them.
Yeah, when
forever.
you get down to Tampa, that's when you really start meeting a lot of people from these channels. It's because everybody, they make the pilgrimage to these big RV shows. I'm assuming Hershey's probably going to be the same.
Oh, here's a question. Jason, our boy, said, one more question. How does Jerry feel on the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl?
I think he's happy about it.
So
why didn't you see that?
The reason they won the Super Bowl. So all my life I've been a diehard Redskin fan because we lived in D.C. when I was a kid. I actually got a football from Sonny Jurgensen, back in 1972, something like that. Watched Billy Kilmer, knew all those guys, and I just can't take it anymore. I can't take their owners, and so my wife, their whole family is from Kansas City, on the Missouri side, and her parents grew up, were born and raised in Kansas City. Her sister, my brother-in-law, they lived back there in Kansas City. So I told my mother-in-law, I said, listen, I have to divorce from the Redskins. I have to do it. It has to be a clean break. And so I said, I'm gonna become a Chiefs fan. And so I got the hat and I followed them. This is my first full year as a diehard Chiefs fan. And so nice. I told my mother-in-law the reason they won the Super Bowl is because they got a new subscriber.
Yeah.
I mean?
They should bring you on board.
But they're not a hard team to like, So yes, I was really happy that they won the Super Bowl.
Yes.
That's right. A lot of people were too.
It was a good game.
Yeah, we left my brother's house in like the third quarter. I'm like, oh, San Francisco's got this wrapped up. We get back and San Francisco's losing.
Yeah.
And we're like, what just happened in 20 minutes?
Yeah, you're down by 10, you win
Yeah.
by 11. But you know, like, not to get into sports or football, but that game was absolutely everything that we knew it was going to be. Because if you follow football, San Francisco did exactly what San Francisco does, except the fourth quarter when they stopped doing what they do.
Right.
They stopped running, right?
Why did they stop running?
I don't know. It was working too well, I guess.
Yeah, you know.
Any other
anyway,
questions in there?
Let me see.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So go ahead.
No, it is what it is. I'm glad they did. I'm glad they lost. You know. They did good.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Let's see. What a great year to be a
Going once,
Chiefs
going twice.
fan. I'm just scrolling through. Again, there's a lot here.
So, Izzy, you've been in law enforcement, obviously.
20
I
years.
think everybody knows that. 20 years.
Yeah.
Good.
5 left.
Yeah, 10 and a half.
I tell you what, man. I retired from the Army and I was working for UPS, and toward the end, I retired from the Army in 2005 after 21 years, and that last 2 years when I knew that I could get out with the pension, I was counting the days.
That's the last 5 for me.
And both of my sons are UPS drivers now, and we work together.
Wow.
At least for 2 years, they came into the company, and my oldest son went in the Army, and then got out, and my youngest son went to college and had a horrific leg injury, and he couldn't play football anymore.
Okay.
And he was studying graphic design, and that was going to be his path in life, was to get into graphic design and all that. And then once the injury happened, and he came home to recover, and he was kind of still in college, taking online, because while he was recovering, he wanted to recover at home. So the college set him up so he could take all the online, stuff. And he was doing that and working, and then he got into UPS, and then once they got driving, he was like, okay, I'm in the money now. I'm not going back to school. So
Right.
Yeah.
And he was like, do you mind? And I'm like, make lots of money, have lots of debt, so he chose the money route. And, I'm proud of those guys, for what they're doing. And our daughter, she's a MA, she's a medical assistant. And so she went to, medical assistant college, and she's doing that and she's happy. So we're happy for her. And the best part of it is, they're all in their mid-20s now, and we don't have to worry about them.
That's
They
it.
all have insurance. They have a paycheck.
Levi is whose
My
boy?
oldest son,
Okay.
our oldest son that went in the Army, he was stationed at Fort Drum in New York,
Okay.
and met this absolute wonderful lady. We love her to death. And crazy, because this kid couldn't get a date in high school at gunpoint. And we thought he's never going to get a girlfriend. And then he goes to the Army, and he called us one night. He's like, hey, I'm going down. She's from Syracuse. Yeah, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, I'm going down to my girlfriend in Syracuse.
What?
The record scratch, And then, I think it was probably a year later, maybe not a full year, but he called Theresa and said, hey, he sent a picture. He texted a picture of the ring. And so Theresa got on the phone and was like, what does that mean? And it's like, yeah, we want you to come out. We're going to get married. And so we flew out to New York and they had a small wedding, and then he got sent to Iraq. Okay. And then when he came home from Iraq, they came here, and we had a huge wedding.
Oh, that is great.
So that's Levi's mom and dad.
What a nice story.
Yeah, right? Syracuse.
They're just, and he is such a different young man now. Now that he's married and got a kid, because he's the kind of kid that like blew things up in our backyard. And, you know,
he was a trouble kid,
which
like a problem.
He never got in trouble, which I don't know how. I mean, he's good, but he's got that little mischievous look in his eye,
Now, question is, did Levi get that gene from him?
Well,
he's got the
he's crawling through the doggy door.
Well, that's a lot of babiys do that, to try to escape.
Levi has the look. Levi has John's look. Wait, Papa, I'm gonna.
So now you get to sit back and laugh, right?
Yes, you get to give him back at the end of the night. Say hi.
Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. What a cute. Look at those cheeks. Yeah, we're talking about. Oh my God, look at him looking at Jerry.
Guys, give a thumbs up for Levi.
Oh, so cute. So cute. Now, he's how old now?
It's a year and a half,
He's
right?
one.
Or one.
Okay.
Oh, he
so
turned
cute.
1 on January 5th.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, he's 13 months today, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So somebody said, "Happy Place Diaries, you're the sweetest." Oh, Susan, sweetest down to earth people. You are, and that's why we love you and we love your channel and why we wanted to have you on tonight, as you get beat up on the camera. So again, everybody, if you have not visited Happy Place Diaries, you're going to learn a lot from watching them. So definitely check them out.
Yeah, go out, check them out now. Check out the channel. Hit the subscribe button, and they have good stuff.
And also, this is for us and them too. Make sure you check out social media too. They're on Instagram.
Yes.
We're on Instagram. I'm always pushing. I do post a lot on Facebook and Instagram. And Jerry and Theresa have Instagram as well. Do you have a Facebook page, Jerry?
Yeah, same name.
Same name, okay.
Diaries.
Okay.
And how often, I know you're doing live streams, so how often do you post your new videos, and when are your live streams, just so everybody knows in here?
I know that.
Yeah, you watch them all.
So you got your...
So what are you saying? Is it you don't?
I don't watch this, so I made that public. I don't social media, I don't do it. That's all her.
Any comments you get on video, most of
The comments on our videos, I'll sign Izzy.
Yeah.
It's me, but all the social media stuff, that's her.
And I'm catching the look, we're so busy, but I hate to say it. I may be on the toilet, people, watching your videos and commenting.
You'll find...
But
and I do all the social media. I do the Instagram and I do the Facebook. I get the videos out every Wednesday, and every Sunday we post a video. And then our live streams are on Mondays.
Yes.
8 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock
Pacific.
Pacific.
It's 3 hours, right?
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern for our live streams. But our regular videos come out every Wednesday at 10 a.m. and Sunday at 10 a.m.
Yep.
So everybody...
So Sunday I can...
That is the schedule.
Somebody said neither of you are on Twitter. We're actually on Twitter.
We're on Twitter.
Really
nobody follows Twitter. At
I'm
least in the
Twitter.
RV. The RV. Well, how's it been the feedback? From my understanding, RV and on Twitter is like dead.
Yeah, we don't really...
I hate Twitter.
Much. I don't either.
I have a Twitter account, and it's not Happy Place Diaries. It's SM Jerry at SM Jerry, and
okay.
I don't think I know that when we post a video on our blog, it automatically loads to Twitter, but I can't tell you the last time I looked at Twitter.
Yeah, it just we were posting and it just wasn't getting anything.
No.
We just stopped posting on Twitter. We have an account, but we don't post it. Or to find us, Instagram, Facebook, maybe soon on TikTok. I don't know.
Yeah, we're looking at Jason may help us.
Jason's going to help us with TikTok. That's like the big thing now.
I got another hair compliment that's very sweet. Thank you, Susan. RV Kids TV said, what type of networking did you do to hit almost 4K in half a year? And then Blake said, Blake, I'm trying to follow here. Blake said they just have that type of personality. I don't know if he's whatever.
Just asking us that?
Yeah, I mean... There's no
secret about
magic. I mean, we just have been busting our ass for 7 months and we keep putting out. And like Jerry, which is why we just love it, it's constant. What can we do better? What do we have to change? Tweak this, tweak that. Make tons of videos. There's no, unfortunately, and we're still trying to find how we can grow faster. But go ahead.
If you go back to our, this is for the people in the stream. If you go back to our, videos from back in July, August, you'll see. I mean, I go back on it now. You don't see it as it's happening, but you could see a big difference in video quality, in just editing quality, in content quality. Actually, I should say, I think the content was always good, but how we presented the content.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know anything about, I do a lot of the filming. My videos, Izzy films, but I mean, I got more comfortable with that and just everything and how to,
Yeah, we kind of plan out how we're going to do a video now. So if we're going to do a tour or something, we kind of, I'm kind of planning out, okay, I'm going to B-roll this after I do the tour so I can roll this. It's a lot of work, and we're not perfect. None of us have any kind of background in media or filming. This was just cold. And we just learned. We've had some people that have helped us along. Matt from Matt's RV Reviews has been just awesome to us. Giving us some advice. And
I'm big on giving back. So Matt of Matt's RV Reviews has been. We just connected with him, and we've become very good friends. And and he's just helped us so much. And this is why we wanted to. Jerry, we see you working so hard. We want to help you, and it's just everybody's just got to give back.
And collaborations are huge.
That is
if you're able to hook up with other channels and you have a good rapport, once somebody knows you and you're a friend to them, they're gonna subscribe to you, right? It's much easier when you have a connection with somebody for them to not only to subscribe but to come back and watch, right? And I think that's the most important thing. I think maybe that's what some channels may be missing. You have to connect with the viewer. That
was what I loved about Tampa, is that we got to meet so many of our subscribers that we didn't know were going to be there, and that was the coolest thing ever. And we have a bunch of them in here. I know Zita was one.
Yeah.
Zita's in the chat.
And she doesn't have a channel.
No, she doesn't have a channel, and she and her husband stopped us in Tampa, and it was the coolest thing to be able to talk to them. And Jason loved it because she said, she's like, "Oh, how's Jason doing?" And he was like, "Oh my God, somebody asked about me." That's the connection is big.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep. So I think that's how maybe we did it, and hopefully we'll have 20,000 by the end of the year.
I mean, our goal is 10,000 by the end of the year,
I
hopefully we'll be able to reach that. But if we don't, whatever. Like you said, you got to set goals. You know what I mean? You can't reach anything unless you set the goal, right?
So anybody else have questions?
Let's see. I don't think so. Somebody said, looks I'll be binge watching your whole playlist to study. Oh, to study. Yeah, you'll laugh at the beginning videos. It's really
I'll tell you some good channels out there. Not RV channels, but Think Media. They put out excellent videos. I mean, they got they might have 1 million subscribers at this point, but it's all about social network growing and stuff. And there's some other ones. What's the other guy? Johnson?
Brian G. Johnson TV.
Brian G. Johnson. There's so much free information out there.
You watch him, Jerry? Have you watched Brian?
I watched both of those, and Nick
Niman. Yeah, we were just watching him yesterday.
Yeah, there's a lot of good information out there. Now listen, you're gonna get different opinions on certain things. A lot of them are very consistent. But just keep tweaking and see what works and doesn't work and what doesn't work, and it'll click as long as you put the work into it. And we really believe that you got to put the work into it. There's nothing free in this world.
If somebody said, how did you grow to where you are now, number one would be hard work. In Tampa, we didn't stop. We went from literally 6 a.m. We were at the gym, and then we were filming all day. We just did.
We got 17 videos out of Tampa.
It was insane.
Yeah, you guys wore me out.
Yeah, we got 17 videos.
We were so tired, but that's why we were there. We were there to work and get content for people that couldn't be there. It was fun. It was really fun.
And we got 1,300 subscribers out of it.
We did get a lot of subscribers in Tampa, but that's it, hard work. And Jerry, you got that down. You really do, man. It's just so nice to watch.
And one day, it's all going to pay and
absolutely
and stuff. But it's a grind that you can't stop.
Can't quit.
No.
Once you build skill sets, you need to just keep building them and building them, and because the losers are the ones that give up or don't work hard. And like you just said, nothing.
You can't quit.
Nothing's worth it unless you work for it.
Yeah.
And all those people we mentioned, those channels, Think Media and all those other ones, that is one thing they say consistent. You cannot quit. You have to continue. There's going to be downs. There's going to be highs. You got to keep going through it. So
a good example of not quitting. So Matt, I don't know, Matt, are you still in here? I don't know if he's still in here. But Matt has been at it for a while, and for a few years he was
like 3 years.
Yeah, he had like 1,600 subscribers in 3 years. This year, this past in 2019, he jumped, I think, 19,000 subscribers, and now he
He's
gets
got almost
an average
22,000.
of 100 between 100 and 400 a day. He's getting, you know.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, and he's awesome. But yeah, so you just keep doing what you're doing,
It's it. It'll pay off.
and it
Yeah,
was.
I think the community's helping.
Mm-hmm.
You know, up until a year ago, I didn't even know there was an RV community on YouTube. You know,
Yeah.
it was just a place to go watch fail videos. You know, so.
Right. Yeah. All right, so I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll wrap this up.
So-
What I'll do is I'm gonna take Jerry, but just stay on, Jerry. I'm gonna just take you off our feed. That way we can
All
talk
right.
afterwards, and then we'll wrap it up over here.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
thank.
thanks for having us, guys.
Oh,
We
thank
Yes.
you
really
so
appreciate it.
much. And
All right.
I want to thank everybody in the chat for, as always, spending your time with us on Thursday nights. It's really appreciated. You could choose to be, watching TV, but you're here with us, and we love you for that. So it's fun as always.
So what do we have for next week?
We're going to keep it, it's going to be fun.
What's
It's-
next week? Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
know
it's
what it
going to
is.
be really fun.
Yeah.
Really fun. So
So-
you're not going to want to miss our chat next week, 7:30.
Yeah, 7:30 next week, and then we have coming out Saturday. We said the for travel, right?
Yep.
And then Tuesday, we're hoping to shoot it this weekend. We are going to do a DIY video on the motorhome. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's going to be like a mechanical thing. Very easy. Our Tuesday's tips are quick, 10 minutes and less, So I think that's it.
Yep. All
All right,
right,
guys.
guys,
So
go
thank
on.
you for joining.
Again, follow us on Instagram and Facebook if you haven't already, and thank you as always.
And if people are new in here, make sure you hit the subscribe button.
yeah, if you're new to us.
And go over and visit Jerry and hit the Happy Place Diaries, hit that subscribe
got
button.
that.
So myself and MJ, we thank you guys for joining us tonight, and we'll see you on the road.
Good night.